What's up, gamers? So it's actually been a while since we've done a multiversus video. The last one I did was for Marceline the Vampire Queen, which she was a really cool character. She does have a pretty good fan base. I think they could have picked a different character, but we'll talk about that more when we get into the details of characters and things. I'm pretty sure you've seen the video circulating all over the internet. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one to make the video, but Multiversus has officially announced that they will be going down in May. Yep, Multiversus did not make the cut after the re-release. Their last day of online access will be May 30th. Doesn't mean you can't play the game. You can play the game offline, but that's kind of like the sucky part of Multiversus, because no one's playing Multiversus offline. That's kind of one of the problems that they kind of ran into with it. They pushed a very big online community, and once again, when I talk about where I think they went wrong at, that's definitely one of the things I think they messed up with, pushing such a hard online community. Platform fighters are is a really hard niche to get into, and if you can't push to build a community with platform fighters offline, yeah, I don't think the game will make it. But we'll talk about that later. They did give us an update letter, so I just wanted to read through this for you gamers, because even though it is going down in May, we're actually getting one of the characters that I really wanted, and it sucks that we're getting one of the characters I really wanted kind of months before the game closes down. But we have an important update to share regarding Multiversus. After careful consideration, our next season will serve as the final season content update for the game. We have an important update to share regarding Multiversus. After careful consideration, our next season will serve as the final season content update for the game. Multiversus Season 5 will begin on February 4th, which is tomorrow, and run through May 30th, 2025, adding 2 new playable characters to the roster. So be on the lookout for that Lola Bunny video. Definitely going to be playing her. She's the character I've been waiting for. DC's Aquaman and Looney Tunes Lola Bunny. All new Season 5 content, including Aquaman and Lola Bunny, will be earnable through gameplay. Both new characters will be accessible when Season 5 begins on February 4th at 9 a.m. Aquaman via the Battle Pass as the first tier reward, and Lola Bunny as the daily calendar reward. So 2 things about this. One, they did not, because this comes out tomorrow, they did not do a Into the Verse for these characters. So technically Lola Bunny, I mean, they might do it before they release tomorrow, but they usually do it a day before. So technically right now we don't know anything about Lola Bunny or Aquaman. So that's the one thing. And number 2, they did the thing that we've been asking for them to do with the characters for the longest. It sucks that they were waiting for the game to end for them to actually do it, but the fact that, okay, you have to purchase the battle pass to get Aquaman, so he's kind of like your paid for character, and you just get Lola for playing the game. That's one of the things that people always wanted, was to just get rewarded for playing the game. They did give you the coins, but it was sucks because you would play the game, you will earn up enough coins, and then when you earn up enough coins, the character will come out and they'll say, yeah, you can buy the character with coins, but you gotta wait 5 days after the characters already come out. Everybody's already played them. You see all the videos. The hype for them has died down after like the 5 days, and it's like, well, it sucks because, yeah, I got the coins to buy the character, but I can't play the character when everyone else plays them unless I spend money on them. So it's like, I get it being a free-to-play game and them trying to make money, but still saying you can get characters by just playing the game is a lot different than saying, hey, you can get characters later than everybody else by playing the game. I understandable why they would hide that, because if you were to just straight up tell people, hey, you can't buy characters until 5 days after unless you spend money, that would get a lot of negative backlash. So I really feel one of their main money makers, they could have even increased the price of the battle pass to like compensate for a character being in the battle pass, to be, you know, you buy the battle pass, you get a character, which is kind of how it was, and then the mid-season character, instead of you having to buy them and wait 5 days after to buy them with coins from playing the game, you just get them from playing the game, and then that would kind of like drive the purpose for people playing the game outside of, well, I guess I want to play rank and rank up. those people who aren't trying to play rank to rank up, they could be playing the game to get the new character for free. And then if you don't want to play the game to get the new character for free, then yeah, you could buy them or use your coins or whatever like that. But you shouldn't have to buy them 3 days or 5 days after. It should just be like a progress menu for like the mid-season character. That's kind of how I think it should have always been. It sucks that they're waiting to the end to do Aquaman and Lola Bunny like that. Also sucks that Lola Bunny is the one you can earn through gameplay. If the gameplay takes too long, I'll probably end up buying Lola Bunny. That's how they're gonna get you. Everyone wants to play Lola Bunny. They're giving us Aquaman for free because he's kind of but everyone wants to play Lola Bunny, and if you want to play Lola Bunny without playing the game, you're gonna have to buy her. That's how they're gonna get us. All online features will continue to be available until Season 5 concludes on May 30th, so that basically means you'll be able to play online until May 30th. And at that point, there will be option to play Multiversus offline via the local gameplay mode, either solo against AI opponents or with up to 3 friends. To do this, you'll need to install/download the latest version of the game and log in during Season 5 anytime between February 4th or May 30th. After logging in, local save file will be automatically created, connect to your PlayStation Network, Microsoft Store, Steam, or Epic Store Games account, allowing you to enjoy the game offline with all earned and purchased content moving forward. Another thing that this means is that if you do not update your Multiversus game by May 30th, you, from the way it's looking, it's like you won't get to play. It looks like when you start it up, it'll ask for an updated version of the game, and that updated version of the game will not be available to download because it won't be available to download anymore. So if you and your homies and gamers play Multiversus offline, make sure to update it. But this kind of touches into my online point. So the very big thing with the first Multiversus that got everybody into Multiversus, because you have to give people a reason to play your game, kind of like I said with the characters. Like if no one's playing competitively, give them a reward for playing your game, which is getting the mid-season character for just playing the game when they drop. Don't give it to them days after, when they drop. That way everybody can enjoy the character at the same time. It increases the highs and it decreases the lows. Another thing was Multiversus 1 had the big Evo event to like kind of push it out. It was like, hey, this is Multiversus, this is a new platform fighter, and to promote it, we're going to have an Evo event with a big prize pot, and we're just going to encourage people to come, and even if they don't know how to play, try and play our new game and win a tournament. So like that put it in a lot of competitors' mind that, okay, Multiversus is going to be doing things like this a lot. Then after Evo, the offline tournaments just were non-existent. You had a lot of online tournaments ran by a lot of different people and communities and things like that, but people just weren't running offline tournaments. And running online tournaments, like you can have like certain like creators and stuff run online tournaments. Yeah, that's pretty easy. But if you want the viewership and you want the people to feel like Multiversus is really invested, as they were really invested in the game, the dev team, they needed to be more on the offline spotlight. So the reason why I said it's hard to compete as a platform fighter is you need an offline community. Everything online is so fast. You hit those high of highs really fast. Like if everything is online, you release a new character, everyone starts playing because they want to play the new character. Then you have tournaments that weekend because everybody wants to play a new character in a tournament or whatever like that. After that, everyone's done because they've played the new character in the tournament, they've played the new character. They don't really have a reason to go back and play the game anymore until a new character drops. But if they had an offline community that they backed, the way that they really did back the game, there could be, say there's like tournaments at conventions, and Multiversus says, hey, you know, we're ambassadors of this tournament, come out and play in our Multiversus tournament at Frosty Faustings, or at Frostbite, or at Dreamland, which is specifically platform fighters. Like, and even in the offline tournaments that did have Multiversus there, it didn't seem like Multiversus like really pushed those tournaments forward. Like take Rivals of Ether 2 for example. Rivals of Ether is a lot of people play it online. Like that's the way you're going to play like competitive games now for the future is online. Yeah, there are people that practice offline, but online is going to be your main way for playing them. But every time there's an offline event, Rivals of Ethers 2 lets you know, hey, we support this event. Go and play it. Even the winners from those like big offline events at these like tournaments and stuff like that, Rivals of Ether 2 repost the results from those tournaments to let you know, hey, we're looking at this offline tournament scene. Hey, we have an offline tournament circuit. Hey, we have a Rivals of Ethers specific offline tournament that just kind of pushes the people that do play online to say, hey, maybe I play online when I go to my local convention or my local gaming tournament. If there's a Rivals of Ether tournament, I'll play in it. And what that does is that drives like a certain level of competitiveness, because playing online and playing offline are completely different. When you play with somebody online, it's kind of like you win and lose, you win and lose, you win and lose, and then somebody eventually ends up leaving. When you play offline, you build that camaraderie, like you build that friendship, like where you can play and you can lose the match. You're like, dang, I lost that match. Hey, why do you think I lost that match? Or you could play the guy until you lose him, like, dang, I couldn't win a game. Why do you think I couldn't win a game? I'm very invested in Smash Bros, even though I'm not good at Smash Ultimate, but because I built that relationship through playing other players offline and Smash. I remember going to a local scene, losing, and then asking like, hey, why do you think I lost? How could I get better? What can I do to get better? And then even when you beat people and they ask you like, hey, what can I do to get better? Can we play more? Then you get like, you exchange like friend codes and you play them online, you play them offline when you see them. It builds that community to like an offline and an online community, and I really feel like Multiversus was missing that. And I'm not saying they purposely were missing it, like not paying it any attention, but the offline scene is definitely what they were missing. And that's kind of one of the things like with platform fighters, having an online community where you can play, definitely a very big thing. But as a developer of a platform fighter, you really got to push that offline community. You have to, because the offline is the glue that keeps the online community together. Like, you're gonna have people that play it for fun, but the thing that's going to bring highlights to your game is the people that play it competitively, where people who look at the game because they enjoy it and they enjoy playing friendlies can see the game played at high level on multiple screens that is backed by Multiversus. They really needed that offline like scene. They really did. And I feel like they didn't push as hard. This is one of the reasons why I feel they didn't catch on as much. As of today, January 31st, real money transactions will no longer be available for Multiversus. Well, never mind. I guess I won't be buying lowly. I can't spend real money anymore. I should have enough character tokens. Hopefully. Yeah, I should. Which means you can no longer purchase Gleamium, but you can still use remaining Gleamium or character tokens and access in-game content until Season 5 ends on May 30th. Additionally, when Season 5 finishes, the game will no longer be available to download via the PlayStation Store or other stores, etc. Which, once again, means if you did not update your game before it goes down, you will not be able to play Multiversus anymore. You will not have access to it unless they decide to bring it back for the third time. Most importantly, we want to thank every player in person who has ever played or supported Multiversus. All of us on the Player First Games and Warner Bros. Games team have poured our heart and soul into this game. We will be forever grateful for the incredible support of the Multiversus community throughout this journey. So there you have it, gamers. The official Multiversus announcement from Player First Games and the Multiversus team. The end of Multiversus will be May 30th. Definitely going to make a video with Lola Bunny. Going to make a video with Aquaman, even though I'm not a big fan of Aquaman. Also, the month of May until it goes down will be Multiversus month. I am going to upload, I won't say a video every single day, but there's going to be a lot of Multiversus videos because I'm going to want to get my fix of the characters I do like before the game's end, which probably won't be a lot. It probably won't be a lot, but I'm gonna be dabbling a lot into Multiversus. But yeah, it's going down. The only other thing I can say about it is that they did not stick to the thing that was supposed to make Multiversus different. They did not. The big thing about Multiversus was it was supposed to be a 2v2 platform fighter competitive game, and it seems like on the re-release they focused so much hard on 1v1s. They focused way too hard on 1v1s. Honestly, there shouldn't, in my opinion, I know a lot of people like playing 1v1s, there shouldn't have even been a rank mode for 1v1. Rank should have been 2v2s only, especially if you're pushing people to say this is a 2v2 fighting game that you play with a partner. There shouldn't have been ranked 1v1s. I can understand 1v1s casuals because you can set up how many people you want to play with in casuals, but 1v1s, it shouldn't have been 1v1s at all. It also should not have been balanced around 1v1s, because that's really felt like the game was being balanced around 1v1s. By focusing on like a lot of the loops and stuff, which are like, yeah, that's understandable. You don't want to deal with that in 1v1s, but in 2v2s, you got a partner. So if you get looped and your partner watches you, you might want to get a new partner. But yeah, they shouldn't have had 1v1 ranked. It should have been 2v2 ranked only. 1v1 should have been in casual. The game should have been balanced around 2v2. They should have really pushed 2v2 in our face when it felt like they were really pushing 1v1s. I don't think Multiversus is a game that works as a 1v1 game simply because of the speed of the game and the way it is set up. And that's another thing I think was their downfall. And it really does suck because I really had my hopes up for Multiversus. I look forward to an update every single month in hopes that eventually they would give us an update and they would back it for like tournaments and things like that, and just kind of give people reason to play it outside of playing a new character. But gamers, that'll do it. That's the update for Multiversus. Hopefully this video informed you. If you didn't know, like I say, a lot of people have already made the video, so my video might not be anything new. So gamers, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Be on the lookout for the Aquaman and Lola Bunny gameplay coming soon. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.